Hey kids, do you like PlayStation? Give your soul to the Xbox One. Do you like the Nintendo style of gameplay, which is tailor-made and refined to be deeply rewarding and giving and deeply innovative? Xbox has Gran Turismo Jr., the internet, and sports. We have only one genre-defining exclusive, which we will rinse and repeat again and again and again and again, but slightly different, and again and over again until you people say stop. But until then, it's the Xbox One. It's the brand new Xbox One, made by violent sociopaths for violent sociopaths. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Margo the Samurai, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about Microsoft and the news of the upgradable Xbox One. Let's go, people. Now, even though we've had a visually illustrious console generation so far, one of its main drawbacks definitely has been that the visuals haven't always consistently been hitting 1080p. And this, combined with the fact that frame rates haven't been consistently 60 or 30 frames per second on both sides of the fence, has been an issue for certain elitist gamers. And even though both consoles have definitely had their issues, the one which has been afflicted with the most and definitely some embarrassing issues has been the Xbox One. Now, some could care to argue that this could be due to the machine initially being, targeted as a multimedia device and having its main OS being split up between main gaming functions and running the Kinect. But to keep it 100% true, if we look at graphics and just hardware from the way this console generation has just gone on from the beginning to now, it's pretty much just looked like this. Now, because the initial Xbox One had certain hardware problems and issues, I do think it's a little bit hypocritical of Microsoft to just slap the early adopters in the face twice, because remember, they got rid of Kinect and then released these other consoles by releasing a newer, more powerful Xbox One. I mean, their new slogan should just be something like this. I mean, let's just keep it real. There was a lot of people at the launch of the original Xbox One who didn't want Kinect, and Microsoft insisted that it was mandatory for the console, and then later they dropped it out. And because of this, there was a lot of gamers and Xbox fans alike who kind of feel like they got a raw deal in the situation. Me personally, I really love Kinect and I do think it helps the overall Xbox One experience, but not everybody shares that same idea. Not to mention those cool limited edition Xbox One consoles that keep getting released every once and so often, which actually are so tempting that they actually warrant you buying another one. So another revised edition of the console kinda does seem like overkill, even though a graphical upgrade is always welcome. So recently, an industry insider posted some interesting information about what could be a new Xbox console, or at least a slim model. So considering the fact that there's already been numerous cosmetic revisions to the Xbox hardware, does Microsoft releasing a slim just by itself with no real upgradable features make any sense? Didn't think so. But here's where things get confusing. Phil Spencer explicitly stated that he didn't want to do an Xbox 1.5. So an Xbox with slightly better graphics, if he's an honest man, should be out of the question. So what are we looking at? Could it be just an Xbox with improved Wi-Fi? Could it be an Xbox with improved Wi-Fi and backwards compatibility? Fully built-in backwards compatibility? Or could it be the feigned the fabled, you know you love that pun, people, the fabled modular Xbox, which is half PC and half console. Now, I'm not sure if even that would probably fit into the Xbox 1.5 model, because it wouldn't be a truly next generation machine. Well, not if it wants to be a mass market device as regards price, but then again, it wouldn't exactly be what we have now. Now, me personally, I love my Xbox One that I have now, and the fact that it could become obsolete without us even seeing the best of what it could do is a little bit disappointing. But Microsoft do have to do what they have to do if they don't want to be left behind next year with the NX coming out and the promise of the PlayStation Neo. And it pretty much seems like already that most gamers are sold on owning a Neo. So it'll be pretty much interesting to see what happens and what Microsoft actually do. So people, it seems Microsoft has finally thrown the gauntlet down in the arena, and it seems that we could have 3 possible contenders for the crown of gaming next generation. But let's not take our eye off what's truly important. No matter how powerful this new console is, if we're still just playing Gears, Halo and Forza, yeah, I don't want no parts of that crap whatsoever. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know what you think. Comments in the sections. Peace!